Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video, I've honestly been getting asked this way too much, and it's starting to get annoying. We're going to go over what my Palicos use. I have 3 different Palicos that I generally swap between, with the main one always being Shield over here, but I figured we'd go through their skills and moves first. This one's a Buki, it's my healing Palico. There's a skill he has on the right here. You can swap Mega Boomerang to the Whirlwind Assault if you want more status buildup, but that's generally what he runs, as well as the Lottery Box. I always have one of them with Lottery Box as well. Here are the skills that they use. Generally, the only 2 that actually matter are Status Attack Up and Support Centric. What Support Centric does is it makes the Palico prioritize doing their abilities rather than attacking, for example. So if I get low, for example, and I've got a Buki on me, he will almost guaranteed use Herbaceous Healing and Health Horn just immediately to try and top me off. Ali Bear, my assist feline Silkbind, it's that rope that attaches to monsters and keeps them locked down for a bit. Whirlwind Assault, as I said, it's good at building up status. Power Drum, because I usually swap between a Buki and Ali Bear. So one of them needs to have Power Drum on them. It's just a damage buff for the Hunter. Again, Shock Prison as well. It's kind of self-explanatory. It throws down a trap for me. And Poison Parison, which is from the Assist Palico type as well. It's just another way to lock down the monster for me. She's very, very good at dealing with monsters that can be exploited through traps. And as I said, the same 2 primary skills. We want Support Centric and we want Status Attack Up. Other than that, you pretty much just want anything to keep them alive. So Health Up, Earplugs, Stun Res, any of them, they're all good to have as extras. Oh, and for Ali here, I do give her Feline Powered Up instead, which basically resets the cooldown of every other skill on both of my followers. So say I have Ali Bear and Shield here. All of Shield's abilities here will immediately come off cooldown, so he'll prioritize them when they're needed again. And same with Ali herself. So if she does, say, the Silk Bind and then Feline Power Up, she can do Silk Bind again immediately. Or the Trap, and the monster stands in a trap, she can put down another trap immediately. It's pretty useful. It's also very nice with Rousing Roar here. Rousing Roar gives you a affinity buff. I believe it's like 20-30%. It's pretty damn solid, and it stays up most of the hunt. So you get a chunk of free affinity from that. But moving on to Shield. Shield is my fighter Palico. He's got Rousing Roar, Healing Bubble, Summon Endemic, Shock Tripper, and Furious. As said, with either Ali Bear or a Buki, I always combine with Shield. Shield is just the one that always stays on the side because he has a different set of skills. As you can see, all these ones here don't overlap with these ones and these ones here. So it makes for a good combo of Palicos to always have the skills that I want rolling out. And as with that, Shield is always using Healing Clover Bats because I generally like to run Berserk sets every now and then. And it's nice to have the extra healing just sitting there. The way the skill works, basically, if you hit the healing bats and then you hit the monster repeatedly, you build up a health bar at the top left. And as you take damage, that will just constantly heal it back. Very, very strong. And of course, he's running the 2 main things as well, Support Centric and Status Attack Up. And for those curious, how do you focus these skills? The further you get into Sunbreak, I believe there's little requests and stuff you can do to unlock just changing any of these that you want. That's how you get them. And with these ones, it's a little bit more difficult. You have to keep recruiting Palicos and Palamutes. It is actually both of them. As you can see, Palamutes give me some of these. You have to keep recruiting and recruiting and recruiting until you get Palicos that have the 2 skills you want, which is of course Support Centric. So I'll show you on one that doesn't have Support Centric or Status Attack. A Buki has Status Attack, so I can take from a Buki and that'll give me 2 Palicos with Status Attack. Or I can get Support Centric from a Buki as well because he's got Support Centric. I can just take the skill from them. Again, these are unlocked the further you get into the game. I believe it's from requests, so you just need to look up which request will unlock this ability here to just change whatever you want. As for the support skills here, I'm pretty sure it's just unlocked by doing 5 hunts with each Palico type. So you want one with a healer, you want one with an assist, you want one with fighter, you want one with the bombardier, and you want ones with the gatherer. And that's how you unlock them. And again, that is a request as well, so you need to go find the person, accept the quest, and then do that, and it will show up. Alright, as for their armor and skills, we'll go to Ali, because Ali's actually equipped. I take it off Ali and give it to a Buki every time. I should just make more, in all honesty, because I have the materials. If I'm running Paralysis and want an extra Paralysis, I run the Jelly Shade X. It's important that it's the X version, because there is a weaker version down here as well. You don't want that one. You want the X variation. I believe this is from the Meowcenaries in one of the locations. Again, you can look up the rest of this stuff, but I believe that's where you get it from, is Meowcenary quests. It's just a material that you get, and then you unlock this. If I want to run sleep, I use the cat Astrophy Nell. As you can see, it does a silly amount of sleep damage. I can't quite remember where this one is. I think there's a interactive thing in the Buddy Plaza over here. I believe this is where you get it. It has been a very long time, but you open this up and it will just be sitting there, and you pick it up, and then you get the Master Rank version and the regular one. As for the armor pieces, I don't think these matter all that much. I just throw the Archdemon stuff on them. I don't know if there's better. Let's actually go have a look, because I have not looked at this since Sunbreak released. Okay, so you should go with Primordial instead. As you can see, it's 15 defense higher. Yeah, definitely go with Primordial. Or Amatsu, that works too. One more quick thing to note. I do set them to large first. You could set them to large only as well if you wanted. I don't know how important this is for the Palicos themselves, but I know for the dogs it's somewhat important to set them to follow. That way they're as close to the monster as possible with their spin to win, things like that. But yeah, all of them are on large first, and that pretty much covers it. Hopefully that solves the problem of me repeatedly getting asked what my Palicos are using, even though it shows up at the right side of the screen, but I'm not one to judge about that. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.